In the grey winter of 1941, Belgium had crouched beneath the boot of the German occupation. But in the city of Namur, between chocolate cafes and church minarets, a man was redefining loyalty and homeland. His name was Léon Degrelle, a writer in his youth, a vociferous politician in his manhood, and an adventurer bordering on madness in his old age. Born to the sound of the bells of the Catholic faith, Degrelle aspired to reform the world with ink before drowning it in blood. He created the Christian nationalist Rex movement, attracting crowds with fiery sermons about virtue and national revival, and about a Belgium lost to elites and money. But as Hitler's armies marched westward, the world was divided around him, and Degrelle found himself at a crossroads from which there was no return: to fight the occupation, or to see in him Europe's salvation from Bolshevism and atheism. At a crucial moment, he chose a path for which he would never be forgiven. He pledged his loyalty to the Third Reich, raised the Nazi salute over his shoulder, and repeated, "I will not fight against Germany, but for the new Europe you promise." That's when everything changed. He became a traitor in the eyes of his homeland and a hero in the eyes of Berlin. He founded the Flanders Brigade within the Waffen-SS and led Belgian youth to the Eastern Front, where the ice bites the bones and the sky never sleeps. In Stalingrad, Degrelle fought in the midst of a white hell. He saw death lurking in every hole, heard the screams of soldiers and a swastika over hearts that had lost their way. He later wrote in his memoirs, "In those snows, we were no longer nations, but ghosts who believed that history was made by the victors, and that we would be forgotten if we didn't burn with them." In 1945, when the Reich collapsed, his dream collapsed with it. He was exiled from Belgium and sentenced to death in absentia. He took refuge in Spain, under the wing of General Franco, living alone among war books and faded photographs of comrades who never returned from the East. He sometimes appeared in rare interviews, a gray-haired old man, speaking the language of fighters, not politicians, saying, "I didn't lose the war. The world lost it, because it didn't understand why we fought." Léon Degrelle died in 1994 in Malaga, Spain, far from a homeland whose name he refused to mention except preceded by the word traitor.